Hey Connor, I just finished watching your video and thought that I would respond to you, mainly because I talk to you all the time in class these days. But on a serious note, I there were a lot of things that I really agreed with that you had to say, and I looked at the video that you responded to me in as well, and you talked about how we saw things a little bit differently, or I saw things differently than you had originally thought about them. So I kind of had that in my mind as I was watching your video. And I just think that we came at it from a different place. And part of what you were talking about in your video was understanding perspective to have empathy. And I think that we just had different perspectives on it. But at the end of the day, I do think that you and I both come from a place of wanting to have a good culture at our buildings. And I do think that as leaders, you are spot on. The article talked about if we think about what positive thought, we're more likely to have our next thought be positive as opposed to negative. And I think that's what you were talking about when you're saying that if we as leaders go in and we are the ones to bring the positive thinking, maybe the next thought that's triggered by someone else will be positive instead of negative. So overall, I completely agree with you about this article being a great article and thinking about it and ways that it applies to the current positions that we have and ways that it applies to future leadership opportunities. I think that building a good culture has to have a strong foundation in being positive. You can't have a good culture that's built on negativity. So I really enjoyed watching your video and I appreciate you for sharing your thoughts, and I will see you soon. Talk to you later.